All right. And once we have the Morgan package in place, now let's start working on our login functionality. And I mean, most of it is going to be exactly the same as the register one. However, there are going to be some gotchas. But if you're comfortable with whatever we did with register, whether that is a backend or a front end, you'll be in good shape. And first, I just want to mention that in our login controller, we will use another error. So we'll check for email and password. Both of them are going to be coming from rec.body. And if one of them is missing, we'll send back the 400 one, the bad request one. But also we'll check for the user using the email. And then if the user does not exist, or if the password doesn't match to whatever we have in the database, then I want to send back 401. Unauthenticated error with invalid credentials. Now, the thing is, we haven't created that error. So before we do anything, I want to go to errors and then create the unauthenticated.js. And this probably will be another spelling doozy for me. And then let's set up import and export in index.js. And I'm talking about index.js in the errors. And then as far as the code, well, we'll get the status codes, custom API, and then the only thing we want to do is just change the status code to unauthorized, which is going to be 401. And then if you want, you can right away import in auth controller, but that's not going to be my case. So I'll just set up the code and import and export in index.js. So let's go here, and I'm going to go with unauthenticated.js. And then in order to speed this up, I'll just grab everything from bad request, paste, and still looking for status codes, still want the custom API error. Now, the one thing that I want to change here is the name. And again, we're going to go with unauthenticated error. And like I said, instead of bad request, which is 400, let's go with unauthorized, which is 401. Let's save this. And let's set up proper imports here as well. So I'm going to go with my unauthenticated error. I have proper import with JS and all of that cool stuff. And now let me move this sucker down. And now I'm exporting from errors one more error, the unauthenticated one.